Hi everybody, good day to you. Welcome to my vlog. Alright, today is gonna be a bit different. Today we're not gonna talk about cars and all. Instead, today we're gonna talk about can you actually grow or plant anything in a small little apartment with a small little balcony, right? Some of you might think that you need a huge land, you need a landed property, you need a ground, a fertile soil or something, but I managed to grow some stuff here. Alright, so I'm actually playing Harvest Moon for real. We've been having our lockdown for more than a month here in Malaysia, our MCO lockdown. Everybody is going crazy, husband and wife fighting, kids are destroying the house and stress and all. This make us do some nonsense, some crazy nonsense things. So for my case, I've been planting things to grow stuff in a small little apartment here. Without wasting your time, come, let me just show you what I've been growing this past few months. So this is actually one of the things that I grow that is success. It's actually an okra, no? Some people call it a lady's finger, and we actually harvested quite a few times from this plant, right? So it's actually a success. You can actually plant okra, lady's finger here in the little balcony here. You can try it out, no problem. You just need a small little, just need a pot like this, a small pot like this. And you can plant it, and it's actually quite healthy. There's actually fruits coming already, so you can actually see this side also. The next, we've planted corn, but unfortunately it didn't survive the hot weather these few days. So I've actually put some dry leaves to maintain the moisture, but it seems that it doesn't work, and I think it's gone case already. See, it actually bears fruit, so it didn't survive. So it's actually a pity. Might try again and see whether we have any luck. So the next one will be kangkung, our Malaysian favorite lah. Right, we cook with your kangkung belacan and all, right? So this is also a success. It's easy, it's very easy to plant kangkung. Like for this case, we actually harvested quite a few times already. So it's like continuous harvesting lah. Once you cut it off, once you cut the head off like this, once you cut it off, it will actually regrow. So it's actually quite easy to maintain. So it's one of the things that you can actually grow. Just sprinkle the seeds and so on, and then just let it grow. And then once it gets tall enough or big enough, we can actually trim it off, cut it somewhere around here, 1 inch above the soil, then it will grow back, right? So it's very easy to maintain, no problem. So kangkung, no problem. Lady's finger, no problem. Corn, might try again. We're actually almost there. You see there's the fruit here. The corn is actually here. See? The corn. Like we have one more here. This is also the corn, but it didn't survive the hot weather, unfortunately. So sad. Alright, next we have spinach. Spinach is also easy to grow. Same thing like the kangkung. You can actually trim it off. This one has been trimmed so many times already. I think about 3 or 4 times. Alright, you just need to cut it somewhere above, one inch above, and you actually grow back. So what you need to do is you actually need to water it twice a day, depending on how hot the weather is. So usually I will water like twice a day, or maybe once a day. Twice a day should be fine. What my plan is actually, because there's actually two empty tray there, 2 empty pots there. I would actually like to try to plant some new stuff there. As you can see, we have an empty tray. I mean, it's a dead plant here. This I think used to be either kangkung or also the spinach that has been harvested so many times that it actually died. Okay, alright, I'm no expert, right? So this is what I learned from the internet. So here I've got a few seeds that we can try. I actually wanted to grow this, this is the lettuce, right? The salad leaf, right? Lettuce. So I've actually tried to grow this a few times, but it doesn't grow big. It's all like pathetic small little things. So I'm gonna try again. So these are easy, right? So you can just eat it as salad, right? So let's try to grow this salad. It's just right there, salad, but don't know what kind of salad, but it's salad. So now what is the first thing we do? I think lah. we should cultivate, right? Cultivate, if that makes sense, cultivate the soil first, right? Loosen it up, and then maybe remove all this thing and just mix it all up before we plant, right? So loosen it up because the soil is more or less just like already dried up. So we just loosen it up a bit. We might want to remove some roots if let's say those roots are quite big, right? Dried up roots. You don't have to remove all. I think it will decompose. Now I think what I should do is I should flatten the surface. Alright, so now time for the seeds. I'm just gonna pour it into my can. Okay. See, this is how the salad seed looks like. So what I think I'm gonna do is just spread it out, like I'm gonna do it like zigzag. Up here one, here, up down, here one, here one, here one, like this lah. Zigzag. Just pinch. Seal it off. I'm gonna bring it outside, and I'm okay. Then we have another tray, so the second tray we see what we're gonna plant. Right? I'll be back. Right, this is the second pot. Same thing we're gonna do, we're gonna loosen up the soil also lah, like just now, alright? I actually like to eat this, you know, kailan, right? Broccoli leaves, right? So maybe you just plant this lah. Kailan, right? This is nice. Stir fry and all. Oh, nice. So the same thing lah. We're gonna do like exactly what we did for the lettuce, the salad leaves. Just a pinch, same thing. Just maybe 3 or 4 seeds. Alright, and then just seal it off. So I guess what you need to do next is slightly water it. Let the soil be a bit wet, but not too much water because now it's a germinating or germination time for the seed to actually grow, right? Apply a little bit of water. Gentle with it because otherwise it will scrape the seed out. So we need to wait about what, 3 or 4 days for to be able to see the seedlings, the small little thing. It's all about waiting now. Right, that's a fun part of it. It's all about waiting. So folks, I think that's about it. 3 or 4 days, then we can actually see the little seedlings growing. That means we are already 30% of success lah once you see the seedlings, right? So after 3 days, I'll keep you folks updated. Right, hopefully it will grow.